Abusia, come with me again. Oh, come with me again. When you join me here, it means that there's something going on out there, and we are sending American. We are learning. It is an alleged, or it's allegedly, or information coming to us. HTSA, something is going on, and that is why we are here. Now, when you get the information and we cross-check what we have to cross-check, we will come and give it to you guys what we're supposed to give to you guys at this material time. Now, yesterday I told you that, or a day before yesterday was ATASA part 1. Yesterday or this morning was ATASA part 2. Today is ATASA part 3. And that particular video, or this video that I'm coming to share with you, will blow your mind. Now, call a brother to call another brother to call another sister and tell them that Fila is here, and I'm going to blow your mind with certain things that I'm hearing. Okay, now yesterday, and Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, 3 days ago, it was the interior minister who was saying something about residential permit, and I told you guys, ATASA is meddling himself with all this thing that is going on. If I mention ATASA, I hope you guys are clear with it. Information reaching us, HSA, he's been meddling himself with ensuring, with his position, he want to make sure that he can get a lot of people to have resident or residential, permit in Ghana. And most of his people keep going to his house because they know that he will help them get that. Now, the whole thing here, and the reason why I'm here, and say, when we start talking about this issue about Alatafono, people are not getting us. Some people think that it is xenophobic or xenohasophobic or whatever they call it, but it is not up to that area at all. We are talking about the sanity and the sanctity of our country, which is Ghana, the republic that we all have. Now, we don't want our name to be part of other countries that are doing so many things when it comes to corruption and buying of people and doing all sort of things and enjoy doing them. Okay, and can come on now, to say they even chop human meat. We don't want Ghana to be part of those kind of people. You understand what I'm saying here? So when we hear something, we want to make sure we keep talking. And I have been on this case for the past 3 months. I keep talking about the same thing. And I have said it that I won't stop. Because look, believe me or not, whatever we've been saying on these pages and on other pages is having effect when it comes to how some of our ministers are now behaving and are now talking. Did you listen to the interior minister very well when he was talking about those changes in pricing and all that? Now, did you watch the demeanor of Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa yesterday when he was talking about foreigners totaling 379, which according to what we are hearing now, almost 90% of those people who are seeking to acquire Ghanaian passport, who are seeking to get a Ghanaian national ID, are all from Nigeria. I ask myself a question. Now, these are the same people that keep saying small Ghana, ordinary Ghana, small Ghana, even Dangote can buy Ghana. You see, you people, some of you, let me just say it, some of you Nigerians and some of the bloggers, your mouth, this your big mouth will kill you, I'm telling you. Because you guys don't know what again you want. This is your big mouth. And let me use this opportunity to talk to all the Nigerians living in Ghana, the bloggers living in Ghana. You have to be careful. Listen to me carefully, okay? I can mention some names, but I will just limit myself to this, and I will just tell them to be careful, because if you want to stay in Ghana and talk about Ghana, you have to be extra careful about how you talk about Ghana, because at the end of the day, the information some of us have, you don't have half of those information. Now, some of you are dwelling on our information before you even post something out there when it comes to Ghana. So whatever you are saying, you have to be extra careful about it. Now, we are here for a purpose. Now, let's move quickly. Sorry for digressing into that, but let's move quickly into why we are here. Out of the 379 people that have been nabbed so far with the process they are in, getting Ghana card, thereby getting Ghana passport, according to information reaching me, downs that we are having here. Now, out of the 379, okay, 90%, 90% are all from Nigeria. All of them. And out of the total number of 90% that are from Nigeria, when you segregate it, 75% are all Igbos. Why are you guys making no, talking yab 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 in Ghana, making noise on social media, yet you want to get the Ghanaian passport? And some of the bloggers that are making noise are even part of the whole show. You are in Ghana, you don't keep quiet, you want to acquire a Ghanaian passport, you want to acquire everything that look like a Ghanaian. What do you guys want? Can't you guys stay in your country? I mean, is it too difficult for you guys to stay in your country? Now, I just chanced on a video right now. Okay, let me just talk about this. After that, I'll talk about ATASA. ATASA's own is there, and ATASA need to be investigated with respect to this 379 things that we're talking about here. ATASA need to be investigated on that. But let me just talk about this quickly with respect to all the people that are living in Ghana, they're bloggers, and they think that they can come and sit on social media and say all sort of things and keep saying that they are Ghanaians living in Nigeria. Now, let me tell you guys, we know there are Ghanaians living in Nigeria. The last time I checked, the total number of Ghanaians living in Nigeria is less than 1 million. Okay, like 500 thereabout. Now, some of the Ghanaians stay in Nigeria. Ask them if they will be willing to get a Ghanaian passport, a Nigerian passport. Sorry, ask those Ghanaians, the 500 Ghanaians that are living in Nigeria. Ask them, go and do a survey. You, the bloggers that are living in Nigeria, just go and ask all those Ghanaians, would they acquire a Nigerian passport and why? I bet you, if you get 2 people, if you get out of the number of 500, if you get 2 Ghanaians who are willing to get a Nigerian passport, come and comment here on my comment section. Because you guys, your passport is not wealthy. Your passport is not something to write home about. Your passport is the worst shameless passport ever. So I don't see how Ghanaians want to have it. So nobody's saying there are no Ghanaians staying in your country. There are Ghanaians living there. But compared to how many of you are tripping into Ghana every day, it has nothing to write home about at all. Now, compared to how the things you guys are doing in Ghana, Ghanaians are not doing half of it. Ghanaians living in Nigeria are living quietly. They do their daily things, they come back home, and they live quietly. So you guys cannot compare that. Okay, how many Ghanaians have you seen that when they are playing a soccer match and the Nigerians score, they will just go and slash somebody? So you guys are getting it totally wrong. And when we talk, you think that somebody hates you. Ghana hates you, Kenya hates you, South Africa hates you, UK hates you, US hates you, even Kuwait hates you, Dubai hates you. You see, you guys are just not thinking out loud. That is why always you think that somebody hates you. Now let me talk about Chukwudi Jude, ATASA, quickly. Now, information reaching us, as I said, all the people that were arrested that are trying to acquire Ghanaian passport, most of them are Igbos. Now, these Igbos that are part of this crime that is going on has actually Chukwudi Jude has meddled himself with these people. And some way, somehow, for them to get a Ghana card, things have gone the other way around. Now, when you listen to Samuel Kujetu Ablakwa, he said something, okay? And I want us to go and listen to him quickly. When we come, I'll come and reveal to you guys, okay, what happened. Because some of the people that are working in the NI office are getting calls from what they call his royal whatever, which I don't want to mention. Some of them are getting calls from Chukwudi Jude or his aide and all that, and you are using his name as an affront to ensure that people will acquire all these things. Now, let me go quickly. Let's go quickly. Let's go and watch that video from Samuel Kujetu Ablakwa. Then when we come here, I will still come and tell you why the Ghana Police Service, the Interior Minister, and the CID boss have to pick Chukwudi because of this. We'll be right back.
It was clear that they are not Ghanaians. They had managed to secure Ghana passports. bearing Ghanaian names, names that clearly do not belong to them. And I want the passport directors to bring evidence of those confiscated Ghana cards. We confiscated 379, and we can share the data with you. And we want to build confidence and let you know that the measures we have put in place are working. These are the Ghana cards that we confiscated over the last 10 months from foreigns, 379. Okay. So it is clear that some people who are not Ghanaians want to lay hands on our, and they thought they would beat the system because to go through the process you need a death certificate, and they think that is all once you have it. But with a Ghana card and with your death certificate, you are still subjected to vet. There is an extra layer by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to interview you, to screen you, and our officers are well trained. Psychologists, they know when you are lying, they can tell from how you be. I'm showing you the tricks. But we can tell, and we will get you. So don't try. If you are a foreigner watching us, don't try. Because Mr. Mandana and his team will fish you up.
First of all, for months now, we've been drumming on this thing. Foreigners getting Ghanaian passports, and they will call us all sorts of names. Now look at this. 379 foreigners arrested over attempt to obtain Ghanaian passports. As they are degrading your passports outside, no, it is now that your eye red that you are now arresting them. Now look at this. Minister Ablakwa focused on the fraud scheme involving fake Ghanaian cards for passport applications. Meaning these foreigners will go to the extent of even getting Ghanaian cards, and then they will apply for the passport. This crackdown aims to protect Ghana passport integrity amid its visa-free perks to 42 countries. Now you want protect passport integrity. We have been speaking, Nestana, Ghana, we have been speaking about this, that these people, most of them, and according to what I know, I actually spoke to some people, they said 90% are from one particular nation. I mean, you know them, 90%. We spoke. Now that you already want to protect passport integrity. This 379 people is just 1/20th of the total number of foreigners that are trying to get Ghanaian passports. You understand? So this is a step in the right directions, and if they look into it more, I'm sure a lot more arrests will be made.
All right, guys. Now I believe strongly that you guys saw the video from Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, and you saw his demeanor, right? You saw his demeanor. You saw what he was talking about. Now, quickly, like I was telling you, 80 to 85 to 90% of the people that were arrested, the foreigners, are Nigerians. All the Nigerians that were arrested, 75% of them are Igbos. These Igbos are using Chukwu the Jude as a conduit. Listen, they are using ATASA as a conduit to get those documentation. They are using him as a conduit. Now, you see, he called himself a leader, and he said he controls the Igbos, right? Now we have 75% of the Igbos who are even part of these arrests that have been made. So, the best thing is that the leader of the Igbos must be arrested, right? Because I'm telling you, you see, some of us, we have worked in the NI before. Now, let me give you guys the rundown. We have worked in the NI before, and we still have the link into NIA. If I say NIA is the NI. We have the link into NIA, and we know what goes on there, okay? We know what goes on there. And so we know exactly what some of the people living in NIA, working in NIA, are doing. Easy, take some money and do it, regardless, you don't care. That's what is going on there. So the point here is that some of them are getting the tips and the letterhead through, and they are using ATASA as a conduit. Now, all these people that have been arrested, they have to be profiled, and they have to be questioned. Who asked them, who helped them, who protect them, who showed them what to do. Because look, it's not from the NIA alone. It's not from NIA alone. There's a big hand. If I say a big hand, you understand what I mean? There's a big hand who is pushing all this agenda. for these guys to have a Ghanaian passport, thereby doing their own thing. I told you guys yesterday, they have two major plans. Enter into Ghana, get a Ghana card, get a Ghana passport. Then after that, they find their way, marry a Ghanaian woman. And I'm saying, say, Ghana man, me. It's painful when you watch this video and you are not sharing it to a fellow woman, your fellow woman out there to watch you. Because look, don't think that you find love. What you find is not love. I'm telling you, these guys are coming in with a strategy. The strategy is coming from the master. And the master out there is the Chukwudi Jude guy. He's the one masterminding and trying to put his people together. And you see, the problem here is we're having a lot of issues, and the government of the day and John Dramani Mahama cannot even see that Nigerians are giving us problem. John Mahama cannot understand that Nigerians coming to Ghana is a problem. It's a national security threat. I'm telling you, because when they come in, they will not come and stay quietly. They will come in, want to have a passport, want to marry a Ghanaian, want to have a Ghana card, want to do this, and they will start buying people, arresting, doing all sort of things. And they cannot see that these things that are going on will tarnish the image of Ghana. Now, ATASA, he's been trying to reach out to a couple of people. I told you guys, before he's able to fluently talk to Ablakwa and all those guys. So, but when they sat down and they see that what Ghanaians and the youth are talking about is a legitimate issue, he's not able to reach out to do his own dangling and fighting. It is very, very important that all these people that have been arrested, the 75% of them who are Nigerians should be interrogated properly to ensure that whoever led them, where they are getting some of those letterhead and all that, because see, if you want to get a passport, you need somebody to sign for you, right? You need somebody to endorse. So all these people must be arrested. Number one, if the person endorses you and they know, let's say you come to me, you want to have a Ghanaian passport, I know that you are not a Ghanaian. I'm telling you, they are doing a lot of forgery to get somebody to sign that passport form for them. They are doing a lot of it. And some of these small chiefs that Chukwudi has put in place, those ones are also doing all these things also. And some of them should be arrested, investigated, because until we do that, we are not going to have a clean system. We have to have a clean system. We have to make sure we get a clean system. So Chukwudi Jude must be arrested based on this. Because he said he's the leader of the Igbos. So if you are having almost 75% of the Nigerians that were arrested to be Igbos, what are we waiting for? Let's go for the Igbo leader. Because before you get a passport, you need somebody to endorse. Who is the pastor who endorses it? They have a Nigerian pastors in Ghana. They are all part of these things that is going on. They are all part of it. We enter into NI. We have to really check the NI. Because look, every machine, like I told you guys, every machine, okay, that will register anybody, that machine have a special code. Whoever enter into the machine has a code. So they have to track every single machine that was used to register any of these foreigners. And all the Ghanaians that were part of this should be interdicted quickly. I told you guys the last time, there's one guy in the Tema passport office, Steven. Okay, now I don't want to mention his phone number, because if I mention the phone number here, perhaps somebody also that want to do that Kululu means will go and call him. But Steven, I'm mentioning your name again here on this platform. The passport that you are giving to the Nigerians, if you don't stop, you will be hot one of these days. One of these days, you receive a call and you think that is a passport connection call, and it will lead you where you don't want to be. So you better have to stop about it, okay? Stop. Stop. It's very, very important. If you don't stop, it will be a thing of the past for you one of these days. You understand what I'm saying? So again, like I'm saying, ATASA need to be arrested based on this, because in the information I'm gathering right now, HSA, if 95% of them are Nigerians, the total people who are Igbos are almost 75. Just say the small portion of them, no, other mix, no. But Igbo for no, Ghana, they want to find every means, and so that small Ghana, that ordinary Ghana. If you guys keep saying those things, you see, it's a pity. It's a pity that we have a president who really don't care about these things and they think that everything is okay. But wait, very soon, Very soon, the government of the day will understand that all that we are saying is true. Okay, all that we are saying here is true, because at the end of the day, we need to make sure we correct all these impressions that is going on out there. Say xenophobic or xenophobic or whatever it is. It is not. This passport issue that is going on, Chuku the Jude must be interrogated, to be honest with you. Ebusia, stay with me and make sure your subscriptions are coming in. This is ATASA part 3, and we'll take a little breather on that so we can do more investigation with respect to what is going on. Whatever comes through, we'll share with you guys on this platform. We'll be right back. Bye for now.